Good morning. The sun is out, yay! After 2 days of rain, it's nice to be out and about, but we are now in Chiltern and we're just about to go and visit my daughter's restaurant that she bought, and she only took over maybe 2 weeks ago. So it's across the road here in Main Street in Chiltern. It's called Posh Plonk on Main. And it's in the old Masonic Hall building over there. So we go in and see what the meals are like.
G'day, we are Chris and Tracy. We made a life-changing decision, sold up everything in March 2022 to live in a caravan full-time to travel and explore Australia. Come along and follow us as we live and share our dream.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
In Posh Plonk, now we'll introduce you to the owners, Jessica and Michael. And Jessica just happens to be my daughter, but that's okay. So we'll introduce you and they can tell us about their business. So it's Jessica and Michael.
Hello, I'm Jess, this is Michael, if you got confused.
They didn't guess, yeah. So how long have you had the business now?
This is our fourth week.
Yes.
Fourth week,
Yeah.
brilliant. So tell us about your business.
So Posh Plonk's a restaurant cellar door. So we represent the Posh Plonk wine brand being their cellar door, but then we also sort of run the restaurant for breakfast and lunch here in Chiltern as well.
That is correct. And we have a few different ideas that we're going to implement later in the future with charitable events, things like that. But we also are very known for our package deals. So you can come here for a wedding, you can come here for an engagement party, Christmas parties, hens parties, family reunions, you name it. People like to book us for that as well. So we're really known for that.
Awesome. Yes, we've certainly seen online. It has a very good reputation, and yes, so excellent.
So I think we're the highest rated restaurant in the northeast of Victoria on Google and on Facebook.
And on OpenTable.
And on OpenTable. So we're 5 stars on OpenTable and Facebook, and 4.9 stars on Google.
God please everyone.
So you guys are open every day other than Tuesday, Wednesday, is it?
That's right. Yeah. Thursday through Monday.
Breakfast and lunch.
Breakfast and lunch.
And you do, I see today you had a special cocktail, so you'll do specials occasionally, like different weeks and different things?
It's mostly just to test out a menu item we would like to put out.
Okay.
So the last few weeks we had a lot of food items on special. They worked really well, and so hence we've now changed our menu to follow suit. So our menu at the moment is very much local based, homegrown, homemade. We try to source all of our ingredients within 100-kilometre radius from our venue, which is really cool, and that's definitely been a big initiative from our head chef. Both our chefs really, are really passionate about that, and that's something we really love. And so we will continue doing that, and so far we're doing that through our cocktails as well. So today's special was a bee's knees, which used local Chiltern honey, locally grown lemons that we stole off our neighbours. They are beautiful. Shout out Julie and Hugh. And just some gin as well. We all together. It was divine. I loved it. And turns out everyone else liked it too. So I think it might be something that might be sticking around. Who knows?
That's good. Yes. And it's good that you listen to your chefs. Obviously, they've got their own ideas, and especially that they might have their specialties that they cook and or specialise in.
Absolutely. And neither of us are chefs, so it's like food-wise, we sort of let them do what they're most sort of inspired about,
and it
then
just works.
It just works exactly. If they're passionate about what they're cooking, it's just going to be good food.
That's great. Well, good luck, guys. It's from what we've seen today, it's looks like it's a fantastic business that you've bought into here, and best of luck in the future, and we'll see where it grows and go. And so, we're back here. So I will put a link in the description to their website, Instagram, whatever they have going. So I'll put that in there so you can check them out. So Chiltern is pretty much in between Wangaratta and Albury, so it's nearly halfway. I sort of worked out.
20 minutes everywhere. So
20 minutes. And 20 minutes from Beechworth as well. So everyone that I see goes to Beechworth all the time. Need to start heading to Chiltern and come and check this place out. So
it's just literally off the side of the Hume Highway.
So 1 kilometre from the Hume, so it's not far out of the way. So come in, call in for breakfast to lunch, and let us know if you do, and let them know if you come here because you saw it on our channel. All right, we'll see you wherever we end up next. So that meal was bloody beautiful. And
not saying it for saying
not
it.
just saying it because it's my daughter, but that was really nice, and it's really hot in here. Why is it so hot in here? Anyway, and Michael, my daughter's partner, he is a wine expert, and so the deal is that Posh Plonk is the
Posh Plonk.
Posh Plonk is the wine label. The original owners own the wineries as such and create the wines, so they at the restaurant are a cellar door for them, so they sell the wines there, so you pretty much need to go there to get their wines. And
so the restaurant's Posh Plonk
On Main. So that's the restaurant is the On Main part. But yeah, they've got the cellar door rights there. I tried a, how do I pronounce it? I am not
Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio, because that was the closest to, I ended up buying a bottle because it was really nice. Like if you're a dry wine drinker, I didn't normally have like a Sauv Blanc. I got, so that's the label there. It doesn't even say.
On the back.
Oh, on the back. There you go. Oh, can I get it close enough? Pinot, oh no, it'll be back to front to you probably. Pinot Grigio. So, brilliant and beautiful. Yeah, I had to buy a bottle. Just had to. So, I looked up the history of Chiltern, even though I'd been in the area all your life. I guess you ignore those sort of things when you're a sort of local. Chiltern used to be known as Black Dog Creek, and it was the run that they used to have. It was called the Waganya Cattle Run, and it used to come through here, and that was until gold was discovered. In 1858 gold was discovered in Chiltern, but it had been surveyed in 1851, but the actual town started in 1858, so it's an old gold rush town. It actually took over popularity from Beechworth, from their gold rush, when this started, but it was a different type of mining that they did for the gold here. It was the deep mines, like 400 feet down into the ground, and where we're actually staying at the caravan park is now Lake, what was the name of the lake? Lake Ardoon? Something like that. That was actually the original mine there. Apparently it was a swamp, and that's where one of the original mines was, and now it's a beautiful lake. Yeah, so, and apparently I read that it was called Black Dog Creek back then because someone had shot a black dingo here. You don't know if that's true or not, but now it's Chiltern. Chiltern is the name of the hills somewhere in England that they named Chiltern after. Oh my god, my face is bright red. Me and wine don't mix very well. Anyway, this is the...
A lot of the buildings in here are heritage listed.
They are heritage listed. Apparently, Disney's... What was the movie called? Something about ponies, wild ponies or something. That movie was actually filmed here in Chiltern, and there's been a couple of other films just because of the original heritage buildings here. But there's one up in the corner here that actually says it was established in 1817. So it was actually before the town was even here. That's probably the earliest building. Like even in South Australia, they were like 1860.
Yeah.
Not 1817. Like that's crazy early, and it's still standing. So, yeah.
Guess what it was?
What was it?
It was a pub, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I actually read what it was, but yeah, we'll just have a drive down the main street. Then I might actually film that old building since it's oh so old. And I'm so glad it hasn't rained. It was meant to rain today. But anyway, we'll show you.
Bank of Australia, eh?
Bank of Australia.
Telegraph Hotel.
But yeah, look at those buildings on the right there.
1935.
1935, okay.
1873.
Oh yeah, 1873, yeah.
Is this one just here?
Yeah, this one on the right hand side just here, that's the one it says established. Oh, it says Bank of New South Wales on the
there
side.
You go.
There you go, look.
Established 1817. Yeah.
Established 1817. Sorry people. Upsetting the local traffic here.
Billiards hall.
Oh, they're doing up this one. Oh, that's the museum that they had going. They're just doing it up. Yeah, so we'll go up to where the caravan park is and show the lake. on a beautiful setting here. Oh, there you go, Lake Anderson. What do I try and call it?
Nothing like that.
No, make up names. Oh God.
You're doing my trick now.
I am. I've been reading you too long. Jesus. So that used to be. I should get out and actually give you a proper view, but that used to be mine. So
Go around to the Bowls Club.
it's a bowls club. So it's a caravan park. It's quite a lovely little caravan park. Those little cabin things. We're just down the road there on a slab site since it was so wet. Yeah, I'll get out later and show the actual lake, better view.
She's up close to the edge.
Yeah. We've got some nice bird life on the lake, and it's beautiful. And yeah, I hadn't really spent a huge amount of time in Chiltern. I'd only come with Mum and her sister when they used to come to an old antique shop here, and a guy was really eccentric. Apparently I was talking to the caravan park owner and she said that he passed quite a few years ago, but it was like a hoarder's paradise of antiques. It was floor to ceiling packed. I just remember Mum would spend hours in there just trying to see everything. Yeah, but apparently that shop is empty now. So. But yeah.
Got some interesting little cabins.
I know, yeah, look at these. They look little cosy, like hobbit cabins. Yeah, so these would be nice as well in autumn with the autumn leaves out. So there we are there. So it's, you know, not a huge caravan park, but enough for Chiltern. It's not a huge tourist area for overnighters, I guess. And there's a bit more area out the back there beside the camp kitchen. So we've just found this house here. It's a historic house, so I've just got some information. Apparently it's called Lakeview House. It was built in 1870 for John and Mary Hancock, that were storekeepers of Chiltern. In 1876, Dr. Richardson, a doctor of medicine, moved to Lakeview with his family, including Ethel Florence Richardson, later to become the authoress Henry Handel Richardson, so she used that as her author name. The house was later to become the focus of her novel, The Fortunes of Richard Mahoney. Henry Handel Richardson died in Sussex, England in March 1946. The house is now owned by the National Trust of Victoria and open to the public. So let's go have a look. Okay, driving the back streets of Chiltern, just came across this sign here in the yard. So it says John Cock JP, 1834 to 1924. He was the only child of Matthew Cock and Mary Gendall, born at Madron, Cornwall. 16th of May 1838, John immigrated to Australia aged 15 with his parents. In July 1854 on board the ship of the Manchester to the Central Goldfields of Victoria. In 1860 he was employed by John Alston Wallace, spent 20 years working at El Dorado, last 12 years as a mine manager. In 1879 he moved to Chiltern and they appointed him manager of the Chiltern Valley mines. The Chiltern Valley No. 2 mine was made famous by John Cock as a model mine with over £1 million worth of gold being taken. John built a brick house in 1882 on 14 acres of land in Barclay Street and named his home after his birthplace, Madron. It was said that John brought fortune to Chiltern and he raised himself from a miner to a leader of men. Wife Mary Ann, and they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children. And that's him there. And that is El Dorado Dredge. And this is the house. What it looks. Let's see. Yep, Madron. There you go. Yep, that's it there. Obviously, probably privately owned now. There you go. Alright, today we've moved to Yarrawonga, Mulwala area, and we've just come for a drive because there was a spot out here that is fabulous for free camping, and we thought we'll come for a drive and check it out. However, it's closed due to flooding. So, yeah. But normally in there down further you get to camp beside the Murray, but yeah, it's flooding, unfortunately. Couldn't look. So it's called Nebbins Bend, this area, and it's down Thoms Road, out of Yarrawonga. I think we're 15 kilometres out of Yarrawonga, are we, Chris? About that, yeah. So I'll show you, we've got a sign here. Oh, it's still a bit soggy.
Part of the Murray River Adventure Trail.
So yeah, there's got the Murray River Adventure Trail. And it says on the map we are there. So down here is the Byra Mine Homestead and Brewery, and we just passed that before. Yeah.
That's the whole trail on that script.
Oh, okay, yep. So the whole trail goes from Wentworth, Robinvale, Swan Hill, Tokemall, and there. So we're there between Cobram and Yarrawonga. Then you go to Rutherglen, Howlong, Wodonga, Lake Hume. Oh yeah, we were on Lake Hume before, so we're on another part of it before. Yeah. We're going around like not just circles, but figure eights at the moment. Yeah, we can't make up our mind, but I think the farmers here's it's got a paddock full of cauliflowers. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we were going to show you the beautiful views of the Murray from here, but the gum trees here are certainly beautiful.
I'm thinking a lot of the free camps are going to be closed.
Yeah, yeah. It's just beautiful. But yeah, there we have been looking up, and there is a heck of a lot of flooding happening around. So we were going to start free camping. Of course, right at the wrong time.
That's why we come down to have a look.
Yeah. So anyway, so we are staying at the Yarrawonga Mulwala Ski Club. Yeah. Mulwala. We're just across the border, so we're actually staying in New South Wales again, just over the border.
Yeah.
Lovely little park right on the
Lake Mulwala.
Lake Mulwala, yeah. It's very pretty. All right. Well, so much for that. We'll go back in and go and set up our awning because we had to go and get some tent pegs because we're not allowed to put our screw-in pegs into their synthetic grass that they've got there. So, alrighty, we'll show you around later.
G'day guys, just a quick look around where we're staying. We're staying at the Mulwala Water Ski Club, right down on the banks of the Lake Mulwala. This is the foreshore area, so we give you a quick look around.
So we've got a nice picnic table here that we're sitting every Wednesday and Saturday night here at the ski club. They have a laser light show. The sign did say from 7 p.m. for 15 minutes, but I think because of daylight savings they've changed it to 8:15 because the guy is here setting up now. But our caravan park's behind us there, and around there where all the noise is coming from is the ski club, and the guy is out there now doing the setup stuff for the laser show. So if it happens, we'll try and give you a show.
Minutes time. Best viewing is from the grassed area in front of the Malibu deck or from the Malibu deck edge itself. So buckle up and enjoy our fantastic laser light show. Thank you.
So we just noticed, oh excuse me, that this paddle steamer was going past on Lake Mulwala. Because it's a GoPro, it won't look that good. I'll have to zoom in. But yeah, obviously you can go on paddle steamer here. There you go. Good morning. What a morning. Oh boy, what a week actually. So Monday we saw that there's a market here where we're staying in Yarrawonga. So we thought, oh, I've got quite a few plushies made now. Let's do a market. So I applied for it. Found out Wednesday, I got in. Been panicking ever since. We could use he said 2 of our tables, but he only charged me for 1, but that hasn't happened so far. We're using their tables, but he's charged me for 2. So yeah, had my first market. My glasses are fogging up. So we were put on the spot and told this is where we are to set up under a pavilion. And we're all just finished setting up, and a lady came along and said, "You're in my spot. This is my spot normally." Ah, great. Here we go. But we've convinced her that the manager, the president of the club, put the tables there for us, and that's where we're supposed to be. So she's next door where supposedly we think she's supposed to be, but she's not happy with us. And I thought, oh, great start. Anxiety's hitting the roof. Anyway, we've set up. I will show you the stall, but I couldn't show set up because it was chaos and things are going crazy. But I'm not sure how big the market will be, but we're at the showgrounds here. So we're under the pavilion over there, so I'll film myself.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. This Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never.
How's it going, Trace?
Oh,
Come around here.
way better than I thought, that's for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sold a few?
Sold a few. Very
that's good.
happy. Yep.
Never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day.
Hi everybody, time for another episode of Cooking with Chris. Today we're going to be doing savoury chops. So I'll go out what the ingredients are. So we have some 4/4 chops, we got 6 of those, a large onion chopped just into rings, potatoes we're going to use for mashed potatoes, same as the pumpkin, but for the savoury chops, can of tomato soup, 1/4 cup of water, some chilli, mustard, curry powder, Worcestershire sauce, white vinegar, and some brown sugar. So we're going to be cooking this in our air fryer. The lowest we can get it is 120. So we'll start off with that. But first of all, we've got to put all the ingredients together, and we've got to get it in and marinate for at least 2 hours. So this is early in the afternoon. It's daylight outside, so we'll put it all in the air fryer, all the ingredients with the chops, like getting it marinated, and then probably about 6 o'clock tonight we might we'll switch it on low, and then we'll go from there. So first of all, we'll get going. So we're going to put our chops in, which might be still a little bit frozen.
Good deal.
Yeah. Alright, so we've got our 4/4 chops in. So we'll throw in our onions. Once this is all in, we'll give it a mix together. Try not to put the potatoes into this one. We're going to be serving this today with a side of mashed potatoes and mashed pumpkin. So, okay. In goes our tin of soup. Now we have 1/4 cup of water. Whee! Now for the fun part. Just hold it there for a minute.
Chocolate.
It says brown sugar. Oh,
No,
shite. It is shot.
Wrong one. Save that one.
Okay, after that save from Tracy, always check you. Don't believe what you write on your own containers. So we've got to put a dessert spoon of brown sugar in there. Hey,
That could have been interesting.
would have been an interesting flavour, yeah. Oh, yeah, about that much. Wait a minute. Then we have 2 teaspoons of curry. Ooh.
We're getting down on our curry.
Yeah, this might be the end of it.
Ooh.
Bugger it.
Opened it. Yep.
That's dead. 2 teaspoons of mustard. Now we should have heaps of mustard.
Whoa, that doesn't look like heaps.
Yeah.
Well, it was enough to do that.
3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, which that's not Worcestershire sauce, that's vinegar.
One of those days.
Tablespoon, where's my tablespoon? Tablespoon. 3 of these. This is just going to be out in this as well.
Jeez, we know the next shop's going to be restocking the pantry.
That's about 3. Alright, 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire. Lid. 4 tablespoons of white vinegar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful look. We've got the water in, we've got our onion in, we've got brown sugar in, we've got the curry powder, we've got the mustard powder, we've got the Worcestershire, we've got the vinegar, we've got the soup in.
And chilli sauce, sweet chilli sauce if you had it, but we ran out.
You know, we've got some
Chilies instead.
how much do you want?
You're cooking.
About that much?
About that much.
More chilies?
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Okay. So now we're going to give it a little mix through, get it all going, and we'll let that marinate for a minimum of 2 hours. We're probably going to leave it longer, and we'll come back to you when we're ready to turn the heat on. Okay, so we're back. It's been 2 or more hours, I think, since we've put it in to marinate. We've given it a stir a couple of times. All looks ready to go. So now we're going to close him up. Drop our temp down. We'll start off at 150 for about, not 115 minutes. Give it about, we'll set it at 50 minutes, but we'll check as we go along. We might need to turn it up, and yeah, we'll come back to you when it's ready to do. We've got the potato and pumpkin on the stove ready to start boiling for our mash, and yeah, we'll come back to you once the main meal parts we think is getting ready to come out. We're back. Time for tea. Okay, so originally put that on for 150 for 50. Found it was cooking too fast, so we reduced it back to the 120, and we went for about 40-45 minutes tops, and then we switched it off. So this is what it looks like. Ready to serve up. I'll get it out on a plate with the mash, and I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll give it a taste test. Alright, so there we have our finished product, dished up savoury chops with I've forgotten, it's potato and pumpkin puree with a bit of parsley on top. So now the all-important taste test. Yeah, cooked nice, not tough.
Yeah? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Oh god, look at my hair. As usual, the recipe will be on our website at Aussie Encounters, and hope you enjoy. This is one of our favourites. It's been in the family for a while, so hope you enjoy it. We're gonna have dinner because it's very late.